Hi everyone. Today's session is working on getting some more energy into our canter, and I've done an immediate post-ride review of my thoughts of each boy's ride, and now I'm going to look at it on reflecting of the video analysis to see whether or not my post-ride view was reflective of what was actually going on. Looking back over the video really shows that what I was thinking isn't exactly what was going on. I thought that we didn't have much energy and up and through in the canter, but Pabs actually did. So I really didn't hit that one, did I? And Pumba seemed to be much better looking at it in 2D than what it felt. So I think there's a lot to be said about really taking it all in and being able to then have a broader view on trying to work out what I was actually doing to what I was thinking I was doing. The key from today is that my thoughts are not facts. Here's my thoughts straight after each of the boys' sessions. The first one was on Pablo, and the next bit is me talking about Pumba. Removing the emotions from the post-ride actually tells a different story. There is room for improvement, but hey, much better than what I thought. I'm still at the stage of worrying about the fence and not the canter, and whether or not I've got the right amount of energy and power to actually get over the fence. When I did get it, and it felt like it was coming through nice, and I just sat and looked to my landing and looked up and through and didn't look at the fence, it came out really nicely. So I think I've just got to be a little bit more comfortable now about going to a bigger fence and knowing that I've got the right canter and feeling that canter under me, which I did in that last one, so that was pretty cool. But he had the canter there all the time as well. I just need to trust it and not chip. And if I do chip, I've got to slip the reins and let him have his head. That was an experience. That was a bit testing for me and a bit frustrating, because I know that it's not an issue if I've got the right canter, and I don't know why I don't think I've got the right canter. To be more up, not so far forward, because he's still flat and still on his forehand and not coming up and taking me to the fence. So that's the next step. That was pretty hard work. I couldn't get him moving, couldn't get him off my leg, and so it made it really difficult. And the canter just couldn't get it because I couldn't get the energy and him to move forward. Then we knocked the rail on the tiny jump, and he decided to pick himself up. And we came around under the arena to the 1.5 metre vertical, and that was fine. Went the other way, and we hit the corner, and it wasn't a very nice turn. It wasn't smooth. He lost energy through the corner, and basically coming up, he had to jump and skip to the fence. So that wasn't very nice. Second time around, the same thing happened. And then on the third attempt, we basically stuffed that corner up again. I didn't have anywhere to go. I thought I had no time, so I just sat and kept my leg there, and it felt like he went flat and fast instead of up and through, and obviously just clipped the rail because he was flat. So what a learning experience. When you can't get him going, it's really hard work for me. I'm still about survival and not riding it. and not putting it into practice how I should be. Not using the power. I know I had the power. I just was a little bit uncertain about my ability to actually do that. But as soon as I looked up and through, it was much better, and the last fence was really nice. Though the underlying issue is still there. Do I have enough power? Do I have the right canter? Yeah, and is he going to go over it with the canter I've got? There's lots of chips ins because there wasn't enough canter. That was pretty obvious.
As you can see, my thoughts are not facts. I hope this helps you too.